Hello again, viewers. Nice of you to join me. Got a wee serious message coming up. Watch till the end of it. I will show you where I'm staying tonight. Can you guess? It's a lovely 2-star palace, pretty close to here. We're in Playa Del Ingles, Gran Canaria, in case you didn't know. Just got off the bus about an hour ago. This is getting filmed. I think it's about 4 o'clock, maybe just past it. And I've just checked into my accommodation. It is not this 4-star hotel, the Bronze Player. It's definitely not. I am going down this way. So let's pass a few bars on the way. I'll tell you what's been happening. A wee shout out to John Perks from Malvern. I know you watch the videos in Tenerife, hope you're watching the Gran Canaria ones. Thanks to all the guys who've recently bought coffee. Doug T, Jackie, thanks so much. Got another shout out for somebody else as well. Just thanks for all your support watching the videos. I really appreciate it. But I have got a wee serious message just coming up. Let's pass the Irish Centre first of all. I got a message from somebody the other day. That actually made me quite emotional. I'll tell you about it in a wee minute. I walked to my accommodation. I'm paying £34.50 per night for a 1-bedroom apartment. Quite a good location, close to some bars. Playa Del Ingles, I've been here before. Got off the bus near the Casbah Centre. If you're a Playa Del Ingles fan, you'll know what that is. Hold on, viewers, the wee track there. Apart from this area, the rest of it at the moment is like a ghost town, to be honest with you. It's about 30 degrees, roasting. The weather's fantastic. I'm going to head down to the beach and maybe find some busier bars. Where I'm staying there is a busier bar, a good bar, I'll show you in a wee minute. But here is my actual own bar here. Did you know? My middle name is Patrick, and here we've got Patrick's Bar. I need to pop in for a pint there. I popped in for a pint here about 4 years ago, last time I was here. Established 1980, so I think this is the Irish Centre. They've got live music on at 9:30. So there's a few Irish bars here, there's a few kind of Scandinavian bars. The difference with Playa Del Ingles compared to other places that I go is quite often a lot of these places are absolutely dead or not even open during the day. They get busy at night. So it's the usual kind of strange setup in a wee shopping centre. You've got a supermarket right next door to the pub and all that. Some people like that, some people don't. Visually, I don't really care. Once you're in a bar, if it's a brilliant bar with live music, you don't care. There's Flanagan's Disco Pub, so that is open till quite late. I know that because it was in it last time I was here. If you're coming here as a family, you've got the mini golf across there. I'll give you a wee location spot. I don't know if I'm going tonight or tomorrow. We're about a mile away from the Jumbo Centre where a lot of the nightlife is. We're also about 10-15 minutes away from the Casbah Centre. That's got a really strange setup. During the day it's absolutely dead. I've done a video, and then at night it gets quite busy with a lot of dancers in the square, and then later on they've got some late night bars. It is an unusual setup here, I'll tell you that. There's an international karaoke bar. That was open earlier on. I did hear some people singing in it. I'm just going to show you a bar I quite like here. One of the reasons that I did book accommodation in this area. Karaoke bar, €2.50. Between 2 and 6. I've seen a few €2.50 pints advertised. It's more expensive here than Puerto Rico, 100%. Puerto Rico's a lot cheaper than Playa Del Ingles from what I've seen so far. But still very affordable, obviously. So let's take a wee walk over here. We're almost at my accommodation, I'll show you in a wee minute. This is a good bar, Mulligan's. They've got the Misfits on tonight at 9:30, the guy in the bar was telling me. So it's a bar basically that's got live music on all during the day. The guys having a wee break just now and till late at night. I was staying in an Airbnb with my friend David a few years ago here, right here, and the actual Airbnb was quite nice inside. It was decent. We can go up there and turn left. That will take us down towards the Jumbo Centre, but it's going to be a good 20-minute walk from here. So that's Mulligan's. There's a wee restaurant next to it as well. It's quite nice. I'm staying just down here as well, so let's head down here. So we've got these apartments. You'll see the theme here, Greenfield Apartments. One next to it called Green Garden as well. A lot of Irish obviously stay here. The only reason I booked this is because it was by far the cheapest, £69 for 2 nights. I booked it through a hotel website called zenhotels.com. Never used them before, but anyway, they were the cheapest. Oh, look at that, viewers, that I've spotted an Indians up there as well. How good's that? Indians right at our doorstep. Always good. I had a really nice Chinese last night in Puerto Rico at the Kai restaurant, just upstairs from Dirtinelli's. I watched the football in Dirtinelli's. That was a kind of a waste of time, wasn't it? Just like friendly games with the Liverpool and Rangers games. There's nothing to play for. We're never going to beat the teams 4-5 now. But anyway, still watched it. A wee bit of live music after it. Quite enjoyed it. Check the cocktails out, viewers. Nice, aren't they? A few other bars up here as well. We've got Andre's bar. See it up the top. Just go down to my accommodation. Yeah, I just took it easy last night. I made a mistake. A few people mentioned in the comments I should have booked the Hotel Riasol and headed up to the Europa Centre. I would have got a few more videos done for you. But I was doing quite a lot of videos. Went to Porto and I just come back and I got lazy. My foot was sore as well. Ended up booking in the same accommodation. I'll tell you that in a minute. There's a Neil's Irish pub there as well. Again, places are dead during the day here. It's not what other places I go to. It's very, very quiet during the day. Green Garden, and we're just going to come down to my apartments in a minute. Quite enjoyed Porto. I've just uploaded a couple of videos from Porto. Last one doing pretty average, and it's the nicest one I've done, I think. That's just the way it goes, viewers. You never can tell how a video's going to do. Porto round about the marina is beautiful, probably the nicest part of Gran Canaria. I met a lovely couple from Norway when I was having my Chinese. Had a wee chat with them. They said they preferred Tenerife and the Caribbean to Gran Canaria. To be fair, who wouldn't prefer the Caribbean at times? Asked them where do they normally stay. This is where I'm staying, viewers. Location A for me, really. Everything I need. Indians, a couple of bars, live music. The beach is just down there as well, I think. Green Park Apartments. 1 bedroom, very basic. They've obviously gave me a room overlooking the car park here. Room's just down here. Overlooking the car park, which could be problematic early morning, I think. We'll see how the noise is. No evidence of any sun coming in the room, but we'll see. I'm never in the room, not complaining. I'm grateful to be here, viewers, even though...
Get your bikes, mate.
Alright, bikes here as well, bike hire. Okay. Alright, I'll let you know, viewers. So this guy's here's recommending he's got a wee bike hire shop. We'll ask how much it is. If you're coming to Playa Del Ingles, you want to rent a bike, and you're staying in these apartments, you're right next door. And they also do excursions as well. So it's Scott's Rent a Bike and Excursion Shop. And there's the reception there, I've just checked in. Okay, so if you fancy a wee day trip, rent a bike, head in there. Okay, let's head out. So viewers, that's where I'm staying tonight. Last night I just got lazy, stayed in the same accommodation. Those cheeky rascals charged me €65 for the same room that I paid £41 the night before, and the room wasn't even available to book online. I walked back to the apartment, it was about 8:30, so I was tired, I got lazy, I just took the room. I should have went up to the Riasol and done some videos at the Europa Centre. But anyway, I took the room and headed out to watch the football, a bit of live music, just chilled out. It was quite good. For a few hours I just sat, just chilled out. Wee night off for us. But I checked into the room and there was something very strange for us. When I went back to the room, I hope you've watched this to the end to hear these interesting stories. When I went back to the room, I'd left something in the room, and I walked into the room, and it's a weird setup. The room, you come in the back side to the patio doors, there's no front door, the room overlooks the pool. You'll see a video soon of the room, you'll know what I mean. And I walked into the room, and what I'd left was still in the room. So it wasn't that exciting, it was just a wee bottle of shampoo, yours. It was still in the room, so they hadn't cleaned the room. The room was as it was when I left it. So in theory last night I could have actually walked down past reception and went in the room and stayed for nothing. I don't think anybody would have checked the room, and I made sure I left early in the morning. So I was quite annoyed about that. They didn't even have the courtesy to clean the room for me. They just gave me the keys, says take the same room. Anyway, first world problems, viewers. I'm happy to be here. The sun is out. I'll soon be stopping to have a wee pint down at the beach. Can't complain, viewers, but I have got a serious message. And this this is going to affect obviously quite a few people on the channel because I've had a lot of messages that are quite similar. Got another 4-star hotel here that I won't be in. See the name of it. I think we'll head there to the right. Playa Bonita. Okay, we'll see if it's worth it. I'll go in and do a video. Head down this way, viewers. So, I had a message from a viewer the other night. They did actually make me quite emotional. I've had similar messages to this as well. But I just wanted to thank everybody for watching the videos and all your support. Everybody watches for different reasons, and I got a message from this guy. I won't name any names obviously. Basically just saying he really struggles with mental health and he watches my videos to calm down. He finds them quite calming. So that actually did make me quite emotional, and he was saying how he was looking to take his child over to Tenerife hopefully next year, and I hope you do make it. As I said, if you have any questions about Tenerife, send me a wee message. So I got a wee message sent on Facebook. Quite often I'll get emails and messages sent as well, sometimes comments, but I get a lot of private messages from people saying they're enjoying the walks because maybe for health reasons they're not able to do the walks anymore. They've not visited their favourite place for maybe a number of years and they enjoy seeing the places they used to go to. Or maybe even your partner is not well or elderly and just can't go abroad anymore, and you sit and watch the videos together. So it made me quite emotional, viewers, it did. So I just want to say, if you're watching the videos, I hope you're enjoying them. I'm trying my best to do Gran Canaria justice. Wee swimming pool for you. Looks nice, doesn't it? Looks nice in there actually. Very nice. Padded sunbeds. I'm going to miss some places. I've had a few people commenting saying, yeah, go to, is it Amphi? I've actually got videos on the channel of Amphi. The girls done for me a couple of years ago. It looked beautiful. It basically just has a beach with a couple of bars, but it looked absolutely amazing. Amadoris beach, I didn't make it. I did pass it on the bus to Porto de Magan, and you might see a wee quick minute video of that in the bus. So I'm going to miss some places. I'm here for the next 2 nights. The plan is get some videos in Playa Del Ingles. Hopefully make it down to, is it Mulinares? Mas Palomas. I passed Mas Palomas in the bus. I don't look much there, but we'll see. And my last day is going to be Friday. And the plan is, viewers, on Friday to head to Las Palmas. So you'll see something a bit different because there's not that many videos in Las Palmas, and I've researched it a wee bit on YouTube. It looked quite an interesting place to me. It's one of those that will probably be quite interesting to do videos, but they won't get many views. Most people stick to the main tourist resorts, but we'll see. I'll try and find a few hidden gems. So, Playa Del Ingles, what's my thoughts? First impressions back here again. Much the same as the last time. Quite spread out. Not that many great bars for live music. There's a few near where I'm staying, and I like live music, so not everybody's the same. A few people said they would stay in Porto Magan for a week, no problem. And if you just want to chill out, relax, get nice restaurants, nice meals, 100%, these places are going to suit you. Here's another find here, Indian restaurant. Can you see the temperature up there, viewers? You might have missed it. 31 degrees, it's now 6 minutes past 4. I'll upload this video ASAP. It'll probably go up, I'd imagine, before 6 o'clock. I'm doing it on my old phone, which tends to upload quicker than my new phone. It's nothing to do with the phones, it's to do with the data provider. Virgin Media are quick at uploading when I'm abroad. Other contracts with, I don't know who it's with, is it O2? O2 or 3, I kind of changed it, so either one anyway, they're terrible. They take ages to upload stuff. There's the Hotel Park Tropical. We've got another wee shopping centre down on the right hand side, which I'm going to pop in to see if it's got anything going on. More shops down here. I think there's another Indian restaurant down here. This is the kind of back end of where I came from in the hotel, isn't it? So, going to be heading down here, viewers. Wee shopping centre there, tropical shopping centre. Head down to the beach maybe, and we'll wait and see. Well, if you've watched this video to the end, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Do me a wee favour, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, it's absolutely free. On a serious note, thank you so much for all your kind comments. I really appreciated that comment I got from the viewer the other day, saying they sit down and they relax and they watch the videos. I'll be doing a couple of beach walks, you'll find them relaxed as well. They don't get many views of the beaches, but we'll wait and see viewers, might do a few. Thanks for all the support, I'll let you know how I got on in Playa Del Ingles. See you in the next one.